Boy, I tell you, when the sleep hit too good, it make you check your clock once or twice, bro. I had to check my phone last night. I knew I wasn't tripping. I woke up feeling too rested and too good. That's when I knew it was some bullshit going on. They done switched the time on our ass. How the fuck are they playing with the time like that? We just gonna sit here, we just gonna take that? We some hoes. We're civilian hoes. I went in that kitchen last night, bro. I knew someone right. Check the stove clock and it's different from the microwave clock. Then you check your phone and it's a whole nother time. I feel like I was stuck in the Matrix. Last night might have been the first time I ever questioned myself like, damn, am I really old for real? Am I getting old for real? Why am I so tired, nigga? It's only midnight. Usually I'll be up at midnight, you know, cooling. Nope, it's really 1 o'clock psychologically. But, you know, in the earth time made up, so they can really just sit back an hour or go forward an hour whenever they want to. And we some hoes, we ain't gonna do nothing about it. We are bringing back one of the newest series over here on the channel, the Ultimate Zaza Badges, part number 3. Now this has been highly requested. I don't know how long that water bottle been in here. Motherfucker, yo, it's some microplastics in there. Killing me, but it's keeping me alive, you know. Recycle. Hopefully y'all had a happy Halloween out there. Thanksgiving and Christmas this year is canceled. 1, the aliens finna be here in like the next week or 2. And then 2, the economy too fucked up to be going and getting the Thanksgiving ingredients and shit. Then everybody gotta pitch in, dog. Throw a dub. Everybody throw a dub 5. Now I was finna go to the post office, but you know what I'm saying? I got a few orders to drop off for the gang. Shout out to Kendrick from Georgia and shout out to Elijah, all right? Going to LSU. Boy, you getting that degree, boy. Proud of you. Everybody that's been supporting the merch, thank y'all. As always, bro, we are keeping this shit pushing, and it's time for a little smoke break. Every package might just come with a point A of gas station smoke. Dude, we got OG sickle slice cream lemon pie. All right, by now you should know how this goes, but if you don't, Zaza Badges part 1 and part 2 up on the channel. Kicking this thing off, Zaza Badges part 3. We got a good one today, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully everybody out there is doing good, and if you ain't doing good, it be like that. Suck it up, bitch. Kicking this list off with the first badge right here, happening to be the Blunt Surgeon Hall of Fame. You know, I got mine on Hall of Fame. Many of us out there, we might have silver, we might have bronze, whatever it is. You can obtain this badge by participating in blunt surgery. Let me elaborate. Have you or a loved one out there ever got a backwood before and it's been piss poor? Me too, my friend, me too. For the tobacco leaf indulgers, we have all had to be surgeons at one point. You got 23 micro holes on that bitch, Michael Jordan? It's time to patch this shit up. Now you don't receive this badge by throwing a whole paper around the wood, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that. This is somebody who takes their time when crafting the blunt. You might tear off pieces of the paper to patch the blunt, not wrapping the whole paper around the blunt. You're smoking more wrap than Za. And, you know, you're ruining the terps, dude. Over my lifetime, I have seen many fucked up raps. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You just so happen to get a pack of woods with the biggest stems on earth. Now you gotta figure out how you finna make them stick down. For the people who gonna be in the comments saying, bro, just bite it, dude. Bite the stem. Okay, gremlin, we get it. You can bite it, or you can just stick it down with a nice little paper, maybe a little extra piece of foreskin from the wood that you trimmed off. If you trimming the wood, what do we know about some of you ladies and gentlemen? Y'all ain't trimming nothing. You need the whole shit in you. Put a pause on that. You will get that pack of woods that make you not ever buy them bitches again. I don't think you hearing me. You will get a pack of backwoods, Swisher leaf, Dutch leaf, whatever your go-to leaf is. It's about 3 or 4 ongoing problems that occur with the backwoods, right? You might get that hoe, it might be crispy crunchy, okay? Now you gotta spend 5 minutes reviving it. Whole time we're itching. We're ready to smoke, right? But we can't yet because the wrap is shit. So you gotta dip that bitch in water and shit, let it sink in there, and then now it's ready to unravel just for it to unravel, and now you got 5,000 little micro holes in it. I don't think I wanna smoke no more, homie. I'm gonna keep it real. I've officially been a paper smoker all 2025, and I can attest to this. My paper smokers, you don't gotta worry about shit like that. You get that pack of papers, you pull out each paper, it's gonna be the same every time. For the niggas out there that gotta walk to go obtain their wraps, you gotta walk to the store, you gotta walk to the corner store or something. This go out to you. I know how it is, bro. You just walk to the corner store, bro. You got you a pack of green games. I'm just playing. I'm chill. We ain't gonna start that today. But it's only so much that you feeling around on that pack gonna do. It's only so much that them fingertips can feel through the pack. You might think they all fresh. Then you get home and it's nothing but death and destruction in the pack. Somebody has took your cigarillos or your backwoods or something and just put their whole elbow in it. It just starts Hulk smashing that motherfucker on the floor. You just walked 1.8 miles to the corner store. You made another 1.8 miles back to the crib. That's 3.6 miles. Now you gotta add another additional 3.6 miles and walk to the store again. That right there is the Zaza struggle arc. And ain't nothing like being grown and walking. You'll be walking down the street and all of a sudden everybody and their mama just driving past you and shit. Everybody that know you in the whole city driving past your ass. That nigga Deezys. Hell nah, that lame ass nigga walking, oh God. Nigga, maybe I just want some exercise today. Maybe I just... You got me. That's why it's important to get your blunt surgeon badge on Hall of Fame to avoid all that stress right there. The next Zaza badge we have on the list happens to be Lungs of Steel. Now, a lot of people, they're not going to keep it 100 with you. When you're hearing these Zaza badge names, you're automatically thinking, oh, I got that hoe. Hall of Fame Platinum, no cap. It's cap, buddy, it's cap. The Lungs of Steel might sound like something that's positive. You know, you rarely cough. You can rip a bong. You can rip a .8 wood of spice, mostly spice. They didn't trim off the foreskin, we know. And you don't even let out a little... Nothing, right? I know what you thinking. That might be good, huh? That nigga lungs is blacker than an unwashed ass. Blacker than the bottom of a bitch feet that's been walking outside all day. How you know you have Lungs of Steel Hall of Fame, you rarely cough, as well as you can hold any type of smoke inside you for at least 5 seconds. I'm gonna break it down like a 3-5. If you see a nigga do that with a wood, automatically you should know he could do that with a J, a cigarillo, maybe not a bong. It's a lot of sucking that goes into that, but that nigga lungs spicified. That's why when the backwood smokers hit them J's, they always saying they can't feel it. I can't feel it, fam. I can't even feel the smoke, fam. I don't think you were supposed to feel it in the first place, buddy. Y'all like that hard. Like, if it ain't hurting your lungs, you don't want that shit. I feel you, though. I feel you. I ain't gonna judge you. As we continue the list, if you have any of these on Hall of Fame, feel free to share that in the comments down below. Now, this next one up happens to be Hot Boxer badge. Do I have this on Hall of Fame now? Yeah, my shit blinks on and off. It's like muscle memory for me. For all the YNs that already got the smoke inside the house and shit, you missed out on a part of your Zaza struggle arc once again. A nigga like me used to live in the hot box. I ain't gonna lie to you. All throughout college, where Lil Deez at? Hey, you seen Deez, bro? Where Deez at? In the hot box. You ain't gotta call. It's okay. You don't gotta call me. You don't gotta call my phone, none of that. You know where I'm at. Bro, if I've disappeared, nigga, I am hotboxing. Now, I know what you're thinking, too. Car hotbox? Yeah, no. It could be any hotbox, nigga. I might be in the bathroom, the closet. It was something about enclosing in the early stoner years. When you just happen to be in a small space full of smoke, it just feel like your natural habitat, bro. I'm telling on God, like this shit feel like my natural habitat, like I'm supposed to be here every day. I reminisce, I get a little hint, more medicated, sometimes a lot of hint, because you don't really know how you feel in the hot box. Like right now, I'm stable. Do I feel this all? I feel that motherfucker too, I ain't gonna lie. But when I get out and get that fresh air, then the body is like, oh my gosh, bro. I'm living my life like it's golden. Shout out to Jill Scott. But tying that back into the YNs who already got to smoke in the house, you've already been spoiled. A hot box to you might be exciting for real. At this point in my life, a hot box to me is too much. It's too much sometimes. It's too much sometimes. Maybe I want to sit here and watch some TV. Maybe I want to sit here and jam some music without disturbing others. That's what a lot of you niggas don't get neither. Nigga be hotboxing stereo all the way up. Bro, you can do all that shit in your car on God. It's a lot of Karens. Once you get the finer things in life, it's hard to go back. You feel me? Once you stop putting that 0.8 in there and you up it to a 1.5, it's hard to go back. That's gonna make you hustle harder to do that shit. You feel me? Sparking up inside the crib. The first time I ever got to spark inside my own crib, nigga, do you not know how turned I was? We ain't never coming back to this environment. That's what I thought. Something keep calling me. Something always calls me back. Hall of Fame hotboxer all the way. Okay, I'm a retired vet for real. My shit come back. Like right now, it's probably silver. You know what I'm saying? It's been hot. Ain't nobody trying to be sweating out their asshole in the hot box for it. Bro, it's called a hot box for a reason. Who the fuck want to sweat while indulging, dog? That's why I hated smoking outside. Shout out to the outside smokers, bro. I know how it is, man. That shit be annoying. You gotta weigh out your options and shit. Like, damn, bro, is this worth a shower? Like, I just showered. Do I gotta go back outside to hit the gas real quick just to come back inside and shower and shit? At the same time, the gas gonna mellow you out, though. Okay, the gas gonna mellow you out. You might not feel the temperature all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be too hot or too cold. The gas regulate homeostasis your body. Fiend science, I know that one. Now, this next one, ladies and gentlemen, happens to be the strain scholar. The strain scholar can tell any terp that belongs to any kush from taste or smell. He could smell that Gorilla Glue and he knows that, yeah, that GG probably number 4. Because, you know, if it's just regular glue, it wouldn't have that little stinky back end on the end of it. You know what I'm saying? That's that number 4. He gonna know whether that's sour diesel. He gonna know whether that's Z terps do, whether that's candy terps. He's gonna know everything. This badge is accumulated throughout the years, okay? For the people that have been indulging for a few years, and have done some testing around the waters, you know what I mean? Went through the Reggie, the mid, okay? You know what Reggie and mid is because your tongue has been placed on that before. A lot of you guys, you don't know what that is. Ever since you've been partaking, you've been smoking Zaza. You're probably smiling right now. You're stunned on us, huh? No. Okay, that's a bad thing. The mid and the Reggie humbled you. That's a different story for a different day. With the strain scholar, all it takes is one whiff, and he gonna identify what type of gas that is. He might not be right all the time, but he might come pretty close. You gotta be hitting at least 70% from the field to pass as a strain scholar. 30% of the time, you might be wrong, guessing what that strain is just from the terp, just from the visual, bro, just from the smell, the sniffer, or even if you're breaking it down just from that cheese on those fingertips. You know what that cheese is. Anybody serious about their craft, you could tell that. You partaking in Zaza every day and you swear you the Zaza master, but you can't tell me that is some ice cream cake right there. You should know what the ice cream cake is now. Shit pretty, a little purple from time to time. Strains do vary from each other. Every batch is different. You should know that as well. But at the same time, that nose and that sniffer never lies. Now, this next badge, a lot of us have on Hall of Fame. I have seen this in 4K. The Marathon Smoker. Meaning, it's always a marathon for you. It's never really a race. Say you're sitting down in the sesh with a couple of the homies, and you're blessed enough to have some homies who actually roll and match that shit with you. Clap that shit for that. A lot of these nigga lips and tips badge. Once you finish that sesh and it's time to head out, all right, y'all boy, we gonna slide. All right, shit, be easy, bro. I'm gonna catch you on the other side. Real talk. Soon as you get in the car, you already thinking in your head, I'm finna go solo. I'm finna get another one off in me. Pause, no diddy. Ladies and gentlemen, top right-hand corner marathon badge is blinking. It's coming on. You just upgraded from bronze to silver. Now, once you get home and you partake in a bleezy, right after the sesh with the homies where y'all smoke a couple bleezes, you already about 3-4 deep. A little 30-minute, little 40-minute go by. You look around, you like, shit, I'm finna roll up out of boredom. Top right-hand corner, silver to gold, Hall of Fame, Marathon Smoker badge. If you have ever been around niggas that have to smoke to do anything, and for the people who are gonna be defending this, pretty much saying, bro, I ain't gotta smoke to do everything, but it just make it more enjoyable. I know the game, I've been there. I used to want to smoke just to do shit. Now I'm not so much on it, but to give you an example, the nigga that has to smoke just to go smoke. Let me break it down. Smoke just to go smoke. We're on a fucking trail right now. We just finished hotboxing just like this. Now we finna go for this little trail walk. Why are we taking this trail walk? Just to find a smoke spot. Ding, ding, ding. Hall of Fame Marathon Smoker. I'm with you. I ain't gonna lie, that sound like a vibe to me. Is that some inner fiend shit? Maybe it is, okay? But only God can judge. You can't judge me, fuck nigga. Now this next one could be good, could be bad, depending on how you looking at it. The Paranoid Stoner badge. Now, with this badge being acquired for a few of us who have ever been paranoid off the Zaza, you get to that point where you feel as if you are being surveillanced. You are partially right. We always being watched. But at the same time, boy, you ain't nobody. You're not Pablo. You're not El Chapo. You're not motherfucking Franklin Saint. You're not Ghost, dude. You're not the Ghost, man. All right, what was his name? St. Patrick? You're not him. They don't care about that little ass 0.5 that you indulging in, bro. Have I ever got paranoid off some Zaza? Hell yeah, but not in the way of freaking everybody else to fuck out, okay? I mean in the way of I'm just cooked. I'm just cooked. Thought I heard some shit. You ain't hear shit, homie. You just, your ears enhance off the Zaza. My shit probably at a bronze, but you niggas with the Hall of Fame paranoid stoner badge, don't be doing all that yelling and shit. Ain't nobody coming, kinfolk. Ain't nobody coming, bro. I know it seemed like that. Oh, bro, them folks coming, bro. Them folks coming. I got some ops. If you really got ops, first and foremost, I can't even sesh with you. You gonna get me caught up in some shit. You gotta hit the road. These imaginary ops, you got 58 guns, only 2 fingers to squeeze, 2 triggers, brother. Niggas be hotboxing with that thing on them, nigga. You're scaring me. Now I'm paranoid, nigga. To even obtain the Hall of Fame paranoid badge, you gotta be done tripped out at least a handful of times. And I mean, when I say trip out, I mean all the way. You don't hear that, man? You don't fucking hear that, dude? Yeah, bro, it's Steve mowing his yard, bro. Out of this list right here, my favorite badge, and the one I would probably utilize the most, would be the Strain Scholar, if I had to say so. I feel like that badge is necessary, but it comes with experience, okay? After trying so many strains and shit like that, bro, you can identify some shit just by partaking in it. And then it gets to the point where you can smell the terp, dude, and you can tell what it really is off of that shit. Hall of Fame status ain't for everybody. You should know how this shit goes. Some of y'all got them on silver. Some of y'all got this shit on bronze. Ain't no shame in your game. Why? Because you can always grind out your badges, bro. You got to think about life sometime as video games, bro, because this shit really is a video game, bro. You got to find the infinite money glitch like on GTA, right? Then once you get that, you can up... I don't even know what I'm talking about no more. I'm gonna be real. You can obtain any badge you want in life. Life has many badges, not just Zaza related. So, if I go drop these off, bro, they package has been tainted. Oh God, hold on. Let me just feel that. Shut up, all that beeping and shit. Hold on. I told you, you can't feel that gas until you get out the car, bro. We out this hoe. If y'all want that part 4, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and we gonna catch y'all in the next one. Y'all be safe out there. 200K by the end of this year. Grind, activated.